Over 60 and feeling your strength slowly fading even when you try to eat well and stay active. There is a hidden reason many people never talk about, and it may be sitting right on your plate every single day. What if I told you that certain foods you trust could be quietly accelerating muscle loss, weakening your legs and making simple movements feel harder than they should? This is not about fear. It is about awareness, because after 60, your body changes in ways that require smarter choices, not just more effort. For years, we have been told that eating less fat is always better, that cheese is something to avoid, something indulgent, something that works against your health, but the truth is far more nuanced, especially as you age, because your body is no longer just maintaining itself. It is fighting to preserve muscle strength, mobility, and independence, and without the right nutrients, that fight becomes harder every single day. One of the biggest silent threats after 60 is something called sarcopenia, a gradual loss of muscle mass that happens without pain, without clear warning, and often without you realizing it until daily tasks begin to feel heavier, slower, more exhausting. Climbing stairs, carrying groceries, even standing up from a chair can become subtle challenges, and many people believe this is simply aging, but that is not entirely true. Your muscles do not disappear overnight. They fade slowly when they are not properly nourished. When your body lacks the building blocks it needs to repair and maintain strength. And one of the most overlooked nutrients in this process is high-quality protein combined with essential fats, the kind that support hormone balance, energy production, and cellular repair. This is where the story changes completely. Because while some foods accelerate weakness, others can quietly rebuild strength from within, and certain types of cheese, when chosen correctly, can become powerful allies in protecting your muscles, supporting your bones, and helping you maintain the independence that matters so much in this stage of life. But not all cheeses are created equal, and some can actually do more harm than good if consumed without understanding their impact. The real danger is not what you feel, it is what you do not feel. At first, you may still walk, you may still move, you may still go about your day, but underneath the surface, your muscles may be losing density, your strength may be declining, and your balance may be slowly shifting. And by the time you notice it, the process may already be well underway. This is why what you eat daily matters more now than ever before, not in extreme ways, not in complicated diets, but in simple, consistent choices that support your body instead of working against it. And today, I want to share with you 3 specific cheeses that can help rebuild muscle support strength and protect your body against sarcopenia when included wisely in your daily routine. These are not random choices. They are based on how your body works after 60, how it absorbs nutrients, how it responds to protein, and how it maintains muscle integrity over time. And if you stay with me until the end, you will understand not only which cheeses to choose, but also how to use them in a way that truly supports your strength, your mobility, and your future. Because aging does not have to mean becoming weaker. It can mean becoming smarter, more intentional, and more in control of your health. Starting with something as simple as what you put on your plate each day, and the first cheese on this list may surprise you, not because it is exotic or rare, but because it has been quietly underestimated for years. Cottage cheese is often seen as a simple food, something light, something basic, something people eat when they are trying to lose weight. But for adults over 60, it is far more than that. It is one of the most effective and accessible sources of slow-digesting protein that your body can use to rebuild and preserve muscle mass at a time when that process naturally becomes more difficult As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein, a process known as anabolic resistance, which means that even if you eat protein, your body may not use it as effectively as it once did. This is why the type and quality of protein matters so much more after 60, and cottage cheese stands out, because it is rich in casein, a type of protein that is digested slowly, providing a steady release of amino acids into the bloodstream over several hours. This slow release is especially important because it helps prevent muscle breakdown during long periods without food, such as overnight. While you sleep, your body is constantly repairing itself, and without enough available protein, it may begin to break down muscle tissue to meet its needs. But when you include cottage cheese in your evening routine, you provide your body with a continuous supply of building material, helping preserve strength and reduce muscle loss. Beyond protein, cottage cheese also contains calcium, which plays a crucial role in muscle contraction and bone strength. After 60, bones can become more fragile, and the connection between strong muscles and strong bones becomes even more important, because together they support balance, stability, and mobility, reducing the risk of falls and injuries that can have long-lasting consequences. Another advantage of cottage cheese is its digestibility compared to heavier cheeses. It is generally easier on the stomach, making it a practical option for those who may experience digestive sensitivity as they age. It can be eaten on its own, paired with fruit, or added to simple meals, making it easy to include without disrupting your routine. But preparation and quality matter. Choosing a version that is low in added sodium and free from unnecessary additives is key, because excessive sodium can contribute to water retention and increased blood pressure, which can negatively affect circulation. Something you want to protect, especially as you age. A small bowl of cottage cheese in the evening or as part of your breakfast may seem like a simple habit, but over time it can create a powerful foundation for muscle preservation, helping your body maintain the strength it needs to support daily movement, independence, and confidence. And while cottage cheese works quietly to support your muscles, there is another type of cheese that takes a different approach. One that not only provides protein, but also delivers essential nutrients that play a direct role in muscle function and energy production. Could this next option be the missing piece in your daily routine? Let us take a closer look. Parmesan cheese may not be the first food that comes to mind when thinking about muscle health, but for adults over 60, it offers a unique combination of nutrients that can directly support strength, endurance, and daily energy in ways that are often overlooked. This aged cheese is naturally concentrated, which means that even a small portion delivers a powerful nutritional impact without requiring large amounts of food. One of the most important benefits of Parmesan is its high protein density compared to many other cheeses. It contains a significant amount of complete protein, providing all the essential amino acids your body needs to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. And because it is aged, the protein structure is partially broken down, making it easier to digest and absorb, which is especially valuable as digestion becomes less efficient with age. But protein is only part of the story. Parmesan is also rich in leucine, an amino acid that plays a critical role in stimulating muscle protein synthesis. This is the process your body uses to build new muscle and repair damaged fibers. And after 60, your body requires a stronger signal to activate this process. Leucine provides that signal, acting almost like a switch that tells your body it is time to rebuild and strengthen rather than break down. In addition to its effects on muscle, Parmesan is an excellent source of calcium and phosphorus, two minerals that work together to maintain bone density and structural integrity. As the years pass, bones can lose strength, making even minor falls more dangerous. But when your bones are supported by proper nutrition, they become more resilient, helping protect your mobility and independence. Parmesan also contains important trace nutrients such as zinc and vitamin B12, which support nerve function, energy production, and overall vitality. These nutrients contribute to better coordination, faster response times, and improved communication between the brain and the muscles, all of which are essential for maintaining balance and preventing accidents. Because Parmesan is naturally lower in lactose than many other dairy products, it is often better tolerated by those who may have mild sensitivity. This makes it a practical option for individuals who want the benefits of cheese without discomfort. And its strong flavor means that even a small amount can enhance meals, making it easy to incorporate into your daily diet without excess calories. A light sprinkle over vegetables, a small portion alongside a meal, or even combined with other foods can provide a steady supply of nutrients that support your strength from within. Over time, these small additions can help reinforce your muscles, your bones, and your overall sense of physical stability. And yet, even with its powerful benefits, Parmesan is only part of the equation, because there is another type of cheese that offers something different, something that supports not only muscle maintenance, but also the balance of your gut and the absorption of nutrients that your body depends on each day. This final choice may be one of the most important additions you can make to your routine. Greek feta cheese is often appreciated for its flavor, but rarely recognized for the deeper role it can play in supporting strength, digestion, and overall resilience. After 60, unlike heavily processed cheeses, authentic feta made from sheep or goat milk contains a unique nutritional profile that can help your body function more efficiently from the inside out, especially during a stage of life when nutrient absorption becomes increasingly important. One of the key advantages of feta is its combination of protein and beneficial fats. These fats are not simply a source of energy. They are essential for hormone balance, cellular health, and the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as vitamin D, which plays a crucial role in muscle function and bone strength. Without enough vitamin D, your muscles may feel weaker, your coordination may decline, and your risk of falls may increase over time. Feta also contains probiotics, naturally occurring beneficial bacteria that support gut health. This may not seem directly related to muscle strength, but it is deeply connected because your gut is responsible for how effectively your body absorbs nutrients, including protein, minerals, and vitamins. When your digestive system is balanced, your body can make better use of the food you eat, turning it into real strength rather than wasted potential. As we age, the gut microbiome can become less diverse, which can lead to reduced nutrient absorption, increased inflammation, and even fatigue. By including foods like feta that help support a healthier internal environment, you create conditions where your body can function more efficiently, allowing your muscles to receive the nutrients they need to stay strong and responsive. Another important benefit of feta is its relatively lower calorie content compared to many other cheeses, while still delivering a satisfying taste. This makes it easier to include regularly without excess, which is important because maintaining a healthy weight is closely tied to mobility, joint health, and cardiovascular function. After 60, every extra strain on the body can make movement more difficult, so balance becomes essential. Feta can be added to salads combined with vegetables or included in simple meals in a way that enhances both flavor and nutrition. And because of its strong taste, even small portions can have a meaningful impact, making it a practical and sustainable addition to your daily routine. When combined, cottage cheese, parmesan, and feta create a powerful trio, each offering a different advantage. One supports slow protein release, another activates muscle building, and the third enhances nutrient absorption. Together, they form a simple yet effective strategy for protecting your body against the gradual loss of strength that so many people accept as inevitable. But the real transformation does not come from a single food. It comes from consistency, from choosing each day to support your body rather than neglect it. Because the difference between strength and weakness later in life is often built quietly over time through small decisions that either nourish your body or slowly work against it. As the years pass, it becomes increasingly clear that the body responds not to occasional effort, but to consistent care. And this is where most people underestimate their own power. They look for dramatic solutions, quick fixes, or external answers, when in reality, the most meaningful changes often come from simple daily habits, repeated over time with intention and awareness. Muscle strength, mobility, and independence are not preserved by chance. They are maintained through the choices you make every day, what you eat, how you move, and how you support your body when it needs it most. And while aging is inevitable, losing strength at the pace many experience is not entirely unavoidable. There is a wide difference between natural aging and accelerated decline, and that difference is shaped by your actions. Choosing the right foods is one of the most direct ways to influence how your body performs and how it feels. And while it may seem small to add a portion of cottage cheese to your evening routine, to include parmesan in your meals, or to enjoy feta alongside fresh vegetables, these choices build on each other, creating a steady foundation that supports your muscles, your bones, and your overall vitality. Over time, this foundation becomes something you can feel in your daily life, in the way you stand, in the way you walk, in the ease with which you perform simple tasks that once felt effortless, but may have started to feel heavier. These are the subtle signals that your body is responding, that it is adapting, that it is becoming more resilient rather than more fragile. It is also important to recognize that strength is not only physical, it is deeply connected to confidence, to the feeling that you can rely on your body, that you can move safely, that you can maintain your independence without fear. This sense of security allows you to continue enjoying your life, spending time with those you love, and engaging in the activities that bring you meaning. Many people believe that after 60, decline is something to accept, something that happens regardless of what they do. But this belief can quietly limit what is possible, because when you begin to see your daily choices as powerful rather than insignificant, you start to reclaim control over your own aging process. Every meal becomes an opportunity, not just to eat, but to support your future. Every ingredient becomes a decision that either strengthens your body or slowly weakens it. And while no single food can transform your health overnight, the accumulation of better choices can create results that are both noticeable and lasting. From what has been observed time and time again, the individuals who age with strength and independence are not necessarily those who follow extreme routines, but those who remain consistent, who pay attention, who respect their bodies enough to give them what they need day after day without neglect. The path forward does not require perfection. It requires awareness and a willingness to act on what you now understand, because the knowledge you have gained is only valuable if it becomes part of your routine, if it shapes your decisions, and if it guides you toward habits that support your long-term well-being. Take a moment to reflect on what you have learned and consider how you can apply even one of these changes starting today. Perhaps it is as simple as adding one of these cheeses to your meals, or becoming more mindful of how you nourish your body each day. Small actions repeated consistently can lead to meaningful change. And if this information has been helpful to you, share your thoughts below. Let others know what you plan to apply in your own life, because when people support each other, they create an environment where positive change becomes easier and more sustainable. Thank you for taking the time to care for your health and for choosing to invest in your strength, your independence, and your future. Before you go, there is one final idea that deserves your attention because it may be the most important of all. What truly determines how strong you feel in the coming years is not what you do once in a while, but what you choose repeatedly. Without thinking, the small habits that become part of your daily life, quietly shaping your body from the inside out. It is easy to underestimate how powerful these small decisions are, especially when the results are not immediate. You may not feel stronger after a single meal. You may not notice a difference after one day. But your body is always responding, always adapting, always adjusting based on what you provide it. And over time, these adjustments begin to accumulate, creating either a path toward strength or a path toward decline. The truth is, your body is still capable of rebuilding even after 60. It is still capable of becoming more resilient, more stable, and more responsive. But it needs the right signals, the right nutrients, and the right consistency to do so. And when you provide those elements, you give your body the opportunity to maintain what matters most, your ability to move freely, to think clearly, and to live independently. Imagine waking up and feeling more stable on your feet. Imagine walking with confidence without hesitation. Imagine trusting your body again. These are not unrealistic goals. They are realistic outcomes when your daily choices align with what your body needs, especially when it comes to preserving muscle strength and supporting overall health. Many people spend years searching for complicated answers when the foundation has always been simple. Nourish your body, support your muscles, protect your bones, and stay consistent with habits that reinforce your strength instead of slowly eroding it. And while this may sound straightforward, it is incredibly powerful when applied with intention. You have already taken an important step by learning this information. Now the next step is to apply it, to make it part of your routine, and to allow these small, consistent actions to build something meaningful over time, because your future strength is not decided in a single moment. It is built quietly every day through the choices you make. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to like this video and share it with someone who could benefit from it, because the more people understand how to support their bodies as they age, the more lives can be improved through simple, informed decisions. And if you want to continue learning how to stay strong, active, and independent, consider subscribing for more guidance that helps you take control of your health. Remember this, aging does not have to mean becoming weaker. It can mean becoming wiser, more aware, and more intentional with the way you care for yourself, and the life you still have the power to shape is influenced by what you choose starting today.